Alright, hello and welcome to this 1v1 ranked game. Now this one was quite funny actually, I mean the entire session was funny. I'm not gonna show the guy's name, he kinda raged a lot. Basically we played two games, and in both games I was playing the Desant Corpus Polish Airborne Division, and in the first one he was playing the Czechoslovakian 2nd Mechanized. So it was the same map, except in the first game I was here, and then I did like Commandos Assault and Special Forces Assault Recon in these positions, and then, managed to shoot down a few helicopters and a MiG and got in here. So he surrendered. Fair enough, right? I mean, it's Airborne Division shenanigans, right? And then we match up again right after that one, and this is the game, right? Now, I can understand raging because like this division is fucking retarded. I was on the receiving end of this recently where the guy just absolutely wrecked me. I was playing the 4th Motschützen and the guy was playing the Polish airborne and completely wrecked me with just SPG US shenanigans around the flanks and stuff. Anyways, let's get into the game. So MiG-29 circling above. There's gonna be double 40-point command unit. Slow, not forward deployed, but it's gonna work. Double commandos dropping Special Forces Recon Squad, meeting the opponent Special Forces Recon Squad. He's playing the 20th Panzerna in this one. So he also picked Poles pretty much after he saw, the power of these things. This gets shut down though. So first MiG lost, traded for heli, not really good. Honkers died on both sides. Here, on this side, kinda sneaking the recon around SPG to defend my point. US is taking out the transports. My special forces is winning, which is fairly interesting, considering they only have a... I'm not even sure how that happened, though, to be honest. Like, how am I winning this? Now they are out of range, though. So, on this side, I'm also in his sector. Backline sector, basically. This unspeakable thing is trying its best, but, So Desant Commando's in a very good position. I will be trying to move the command unit to capture Elena and eventually Dmitry. These guys, their point is to, like, it's on return fire right now to spot things. Idea was to put them here and then just shoot stuff with 18 pen RPG. But, opponent did the same thing, so it didn't really work from this point on. Here, I'm kind of in the sector. I'm having a nice recon over the area, but I don't have the command unit, as you might have noticed. So, eventually, like, SPG is engaging the unspeakable thing. Superiors will lose to the Desant Commandos, double Desant Commando squad. And unspeakable thing is about to engage the tanks that are incoming. See, decent damage against that. Seed plane is in. Takes out the Shilka, but the Cub did fire and luckily missed. Coffin Launcher will be deleting one of my Desant Commandos squads, but Coffin Launcher gets wrecked in return, I believe. So, yeah, that was actually a very good trade for me. Right, so this thing is now spotting the unspeakable thing. Seed is still circling about trying to find the Cub, but he did turn off the radars. So there's gonna be not much luck there. Salamandra is wasting a lot of Malitkas to kill the unspeakable guy. It does get blown up by the 18 pen RPG. This is the Mega Hind with the Kokons. Idea here is to sneak the Honker and these guys eventually in this position, and then side shot enemy reinforcements. So, one command unit captured this. It's now retreating. I'm trying to retreat this command unit, but it's just gonna get blown up now. Additional recon was purchased, air defense, just to protect sort of this sector. +4 right now because I'm controlling like the majority of the sectors, except this one. But, I don't really have a command unit. I mean, there it is, but it's only 2 slow command units. My problem with this deck, in this specific match, that's a nice hit, was the fact that I only had 4 command units. which I didn't realize at the time. So it's gonna get really interesting at some point. Nice kill on that transport. These guys should have been retreated and resupplied, but that's what it is. Two more Descent Commando squads will be arriving. He will be uncapping this point. MiG-21 coming in. I guess he was going for the Hind, but MiG-29 is coming in to quickly deal with that. And there's gonna be evac, I believe, now. So Honker is engaging the machine gun, I believe. Here, commandos will die to the Saparis. Here, I'm not really paying attention to this. This was very sad, actually, because... Was that a kill, though? No. Because this happened, right? So the T-55 sneaked around and shot my command unit. So I'm without command units on the field. I mean, there's these command paras, but this is like one of the last two command units that I have. Kill on the Cub there with the Seed Su-22. This guy takes out the recon helicopter. Honker is still returning fire here against these incoming scouts. Hind is trying to help dislodge this flanking maneuver that he's doing. I purchased a second MiG-29 immediately to try and deal with this. And there it goes. Seed coming in. Misses, sadly, misses the Cub. And the SPG is doing some nice damage, actually, in the meantime, to this infantry that's trying to cross. Here, I'm losing the mega helicopter like a retard because I didn't pay attention, but it's a 1v1 game, so very stressful, right? You can't really pay attention to everything. Idea behind this was that I'm gonna unload in this building, capture this for another +2, I believe. Recon is pushing me in this position, so that's gonna be a problem shortly. SPG engages the unspeakable thing. Descent commandos are trying to cross while this guy's hitting the SPG. And there's gonna be the command T-55 from the opponent, just about hiding behind that building. Command squad about to engage the 4-man recon. There is this Special Forces recon to support them eventually, and there is Descent commandos arriving as well. Here, Honker should win. Yeah, because, I mean, this is also Special Forces unit. So we're kind of sending this truck to each other. There's gonna be anti-tank aircraft coming in. I was hoping I would be able to eventually snipe the command tank before it enters Dmitry here. BMP is about to take some damage from the Honker. I mean, BMP's main gun is kind of dog shit, really. So Su-22 moving in, taking out the BMP, and now we just have to deal with this incoming infantry. That's gonna be the job for the Sokol AA. Additional airborne Metis team coming in. Seed plane moving in to try and take out the Cub. Does get the kill on the Cub, but does get hit as well. So that's not gonna be back in a while. Honker here, I mean, considering these guys are in the open, they are taking some significant damage, but Honker is also very low. Here, he did manage to contest. This might be a kill on the coffin launcher tank, actually. Alright, there it is. Actually, the Saria 30 coming in, claiming the kill there. BRDM and the AA truck are moving for some backline shenanigans in the meantime. And additional Descent commandos will be arriving, but these guys are about to have a really sad fate here. Basically, there's this AA unit that I forgot about, and that's just gonna obliterate these guys instantly. Alright, very sad. So, this is my last two command units, these guys and the guys that are in, what is this, Feather. I didn't realize that was the case. So, you'll see for yourself, no spoiling. Basically, as I mentioned, these Rasp guys are moving in to try and prevent him from reinforcing Anna here. Descent commandos get wrecked a bit too deep here with the MiG-29s. The Cub is about to really mess up one of them. But we did get a kill on the command BMP with these guys, I assume. Yeah, somewhere in this area. Yeah, there's one RPG shot missing. So that was cool. On this side, T-55 is very low. Bunch of empty trucks here. SPG-9 is gonna help dislodge this. Honker is taking care of the Saperis. Descent commandos are not in the range of the tank to shoot it, but the Metis squad is moving up to try and deal with that. Here I lost a bunch of squads. So he made it into this position, right? Just as I purchased the 120 mil to try and smoke my way into the sector. And it's still a +2. Now this squad is having some difficulties. There's the coffin launcher, yeah, coffin. So at this point, this is my only command unit on the field. Which is fucking rough, right? Unspeakable thing will sadly miss there. So Hind enters the action, but there is this AA truck and the BRDM2 in the back to take care of that. Here I'm amassing sort of like a BRDM US with the ATGM AA truck T-55, like a attacking force for Anna here. As I mentioned, so this is me retreating my infantry to try and resupply them. Hind is taken care of. These guys are engaging. I'm still not realizing this is the only remaining command squad. Bunch of Saperis will unload in this area. Seria 30 doesn't have a target really. There's gonna be a MiG-21 coming in, so this is gonna evac and bait the MiG-21 into MiG-29 here for an easy kill. Here, still engaging with the command squad. I did smoke off eventually, and this is where I kind of realized, alright, shit, this is my only command unit, right? So I might very easily lose. Honker here tries to ambush all this stuff, sorry. But I mean, you know, that's some actually very significant damage, considering it was only one Honker. Says a lot about the unit, really. So, how I realized about this is I tried to deploy a command unit for this position to follow this push, but then there was nothing to be deployed. US wins against the BMP-2 on this range, very fucking insane. There was nothing to be deployed, so I tried, like, this is the like evacuation process here, like saving private urban here, pretty much. Private, I mean, whatever, more than private. So that's on commandos getting melted in this position. There's gonna be a lot of enemy stuff in Dmitry there. I believe that's Dmitry. Like commandos again, very sad. Just getting melted by this. Maybe actually not. This sector, as you can see, is very exposed now. Anti-tank is moving in to try and support the command squad during their evac. I was going for the backline tank to try and take that out, and because like the commandos will take this out, and it's also routed, but Stereo 30 decided to miss. And very sad thing is, like, I actually made it in here easily and then wasn't able to cap. Su-22 takes AA fire. MiGs are gonna be kinda late. Seed coming in to deal with the Shilka. Does get the kill. AT gets hit by the Kub, but I believe Kub also gets... never mind. It was a near miss. So, luckily for me, these guys managed to retreat. Now, I am about to lose that sector, as you can see. This infantry that was previously retreating has been resupplied and all that, reinforced even. Commandos will, I think, die in that area. MiG still circling above, that was very dumb. At least it's kind of wasting the Kub missiles. So, I'm losing this engagement, right? Engine destroyed, as you can see, everyone is very low. There is gonna be double T-55 arriving here just to defend Elena here. Commandos are attempting to sort of retreat, but the BMP-2 with its 30 mil autocannon will finish the job on them eventually. So, Honker, like, command squad was loaded into Honker. It's the fastest transport I have. It's conveniently it was like in this position, so why not? SPG is kind of stalling the enemy advance on this side. These guys are trying to fight enemy Separis. So command squad is about to go like all across the map to this side to cap Anna. Since I'm losing this, I realize, alright, it's an airborne division. So I have planes, right? It's not just anti-tank planes either. Additional Safaris are coming in. MiG-21 BIS high explosive bomber was purchased, and that's gonna be turning the tide of this engagement here. Yep, now it's 2v1 in my favor. Here, this push was basically reorganized into defensive position here. Like, it's everything that's needed: ATGM, tank, AA, and a recon with armament. I tried to unload a bit too late, so fresh Superi squad dying just like that, and obviously sucks. Instead of retreating to fight here, or defend the Gregory rather, I decided to try and do some kind of special ops shenanigans around through the forest, maybe make my way here. It's +1 for the opponent because he's now controlling all the middle sectors. But the command unit is on the way. There's even going to be one of these trucks going for them to just resupply the command squad. Here, sending in Saperis in this forest to establish a blocking force here so they can't get like this entire hill. Seed moving in. There's gonna be the target. Look at that Shilka. Fresh out the spawn and boom. The KH-25 straight to the face. T-55 about to engage the coffin launcher here. Now there's gonna be some additional helicopters and additional reinforcements, so ATGM and additional tank to defend us, because I realized, alright, I mean, this is very, very vulnerable right now, and he's Tony Fanzarna, he does have like guerrillian units in his deck, so he can just constantly reinforce. I need to keep up the pressure at all times. Command squad did arrive, the supply for them is arriving as well, but I kind of wasn't paying attention at the moment, so they're kind of just chilling for the moment, giving the enemy a +1. MiG-21 high explosive still circling above, so this unloads. I immediately move them from the point from which like the circle started spreading, so they don't die to artillery, and the supply is going to be moving in to help them as well. MiG-21 bombed the Specialny Ground Zeroes radar squad in this position. A recon helicopter spotted me, but I'm not sure if he noticed this, because like this dies and then he didn't do anything about these squads, so I'm fairly sure he didn't even notice this was happening. There's some vehicle moving in as well, but we do have defensive forces in the forest and more on the way, as you can see. So these guys are completely resupplied. The sector is locked down. I did bring additional reinforcements for this position so that he doesn't just come down this way. There's that cub. MiG-29 still going for this area. 30, very fucking retarded of me for not paying attention. He is smoking in here now. T-55 runs into Marines, I believe. These are Marines. Right, so he's smoking here. There's gonna be helicopters, so the Sokol with the rockets, and there should be the Mega Hind, like the second one of the two in the deck. BRDM Malutka gets wrecked in this area. There's some air defense cannons in there. There's Wilk Command T-55, and he will manage to actually enter this position, but my column is moving into his backline position, which is center here in the meantime, encountering no resistance. Seed is leading the way, clearing the path for the MiG-21 to bomb enemy air defenses so that my helicopters can take care of this. There's also going to be the second MiG-21 high explosive dropping bombs on the command heli there. This Volk is so far taking fire here. Seed coming in again. Doesn't actually get the hit on the Cub. And he caps the sector now. You might argue, well, you know, I mean, I have units there. Well, my fucking command units is still here, and they are actually pushing into center to take this while he's capping this position. So he's at +3 right now. I'm at the moment trying to just like, as you can see, resupply these guys. There's some movement in this area, so but there is a Metis squad though. So right now I'm gonna trying to just lock down this position as much as possible, really. Prevent him from using the middle road to resupply. Some AA was killed here. Metis dealt with the recon vehicle. There's gonna be Marines moving in this forest to secure this, because if I control this position, then he can't really push with the command unit down this road. Double MiG-29 moving in, taking out the rocket aircraft. There is a recon squad as well. The Scub does take out one of my MiG-29s though. Alright, so there's gonna be this brief engagement. These guys don't stand much chance simply because a T-55 is engaging them. And as you can see, logistics have been cut. This is a 1,000 supply truck, so that's significant. He is still not realizing this was a thing. I could have moved like a BRDM in here to taken out the mortar, but you know, can't really think of everything. BMP-2 takes an RPG hit to the side armor for Gorillion damage, and then the second hit finishes the job. Here losing one of the rocket Sokols to the AA. That's why the MiG-21 high explosive is coming in again, but I will actually end up cancelling that bombing run for some reason. Excuse me. As you can see, additional reinforcements here, just one Paras squad to chill in one of these buildings so that he can't just come down this road and enter this position. That would be very, very weird. And then again, MiG-21 high explosive moving in to take out the close air defense. Idea is, if I can take out air defenses, then Sokol and the Hind can actually take care of everything else, right? So Rocket and Seria 30 will be taking out those units. There's gonna be double, actually one high explosive bomber led by the Seed aircraft to take out these units. This guy doesn't manage to get the kill on the BRDM-2 Malitka, sadly, but you know, damage is damage still. Again, my command squad will be drawing all the way from this position back here and then all the way around to recapture Elena here. Again, MiG-21 high explosive moving in to take out the BRDM-2 Malitka. In the middle, there's still that Kuba, I believe, in this position. So again, preventing him from actually selling the units and capturing fresh units here is very nice. MiG-21 enters the airspace, but so do double MiG-29. And that's gonna be a fairly easy kill. I will be going for the rocket aircraft as well. Seed is following just in case that Cub decides to turn on again. Sadly, no kill on the rocket aircraft, because we spent majority of missiles on that MiG-21, but it is what it is. There is some movement in here, so he is now unloading in this area, but they are getting hit by the T-55. MiG-29 evacs in the meantime. This is the best looking MiG-29 in the game, in my opinion, like the Polish ones, and they are in only one division, which is weird. Very weird choice, but it is what it is. But overall, in my opinion, the way they implemented Poland into the game is like how they should be implementing every other nation, because Poland gets mechanized, one armored and one airborne division. So every other nation that has the capacity to field all those mansions should be implemented like Poland, really. One of the best DLCs, in my opinion. The Nortag, I mean. Anyway, 4 T-55s, including coffin launcher T-55, will be moving in. Helicopters just clearing out everything, and then BMPs will melt against T-55s again. Just clearing out all this mess. There's that cub, turned on just as seed evac. It will be actually getting a hit, alright? But it's only three missiles, so I guess it's empty now. So just clearing the path for the armor here, and then helis will be retreating. Sadly, only 2 MiG-29s remaining, so I will not be able to defend my aircraft, my helicopters against this MiG. And one gets taken out there. Sadly, the Stockholm is still supporting with the cannon. Seed takes out another cub in the back, and that will evac immediately. MiG-29 coming in to chase off the MiG-21 there. Gets the kill, and that's gonna be an evac shortly. So I didn't pay attention to this at all. It's just, you know, a stalling force pretty much just to cause a problem for him. So here he enters, right, eventually. But right now, my tanks are pushing, my airborne with the Metis is pushing. There is a helicopter to support with the cannon, additional tank if needed, and three infantry squads, sorry, to kinda cut off this road. So there's also command unit right there, ready to drive down this way into Feather if needed. So yeah, 14 pen RPG sadly, but that was a nice side shot on the Wilk. Just some rockets to boost the damage on the Wilk, and there's gonna be double MiG-21 high explosive to deal with this stuff. These guys are actually gonna finish the kills or claim the kills on the BMP-2s. Tanks are in the feather already. There's gonna be this recon squad, I believe, engaging my airborne. I'm trying to kind of like retreat this. This is anti-tank, yes, area 30. Looking forward to claim that Wilk kill. Never mind, it's fucking retarded. MiG-21 coming in again, but 2 MiG-29s are ready, so again, easy kill. 20th Panzerna doesn't really get like good fighters, you only get MiG-21s. And from my experience so far, when you play Corpus, basically, whenever you face an opponent whose division relies on radar air defenses, you will have the time of your life, because you got a very good seed. You got a very good seed, and obviously, like, he has to, like, 20th Panzerna is basically the best example. This has to be turned on to protect your airspace, because your fighters are dogshit at fighting other planes, right? Very good for taking out helicopters, but I mean, when you want to lock down the airspace and defend your precious Wilks, yeah, I mean, MiG-29 eats these things, and then only threat realistically is a Cub. Eventually Strelas, right? But Cubs are the main problem. But that, you know, then this thing, where the fuck is it? This thing enters the chat. So yeah, as you can see, 3 kills on this one. Where's the second? Where's the second seed? Apparently only that guy got kills. Bruh. Never mind, there it is. So 4 kills. 7 AA units taken out just by using the seed. Yeah, I mean, it was free reign in the airspace, basically, for me, which kind of won the game. Anyways, that would be the 1v1 ranked game. I would like to just apologize to the guy for, for spamming this fucking division. It's very annoying to face them. And until next time, GG's, and as always, well played, everyone.